guys, Matt Peters here with Greater Than 40 Fitness. It's January 1st, 2015. Happy New Year. Hope everyone is doing really great. We're a brand new company and we're focusing on folks that have a little lower date of birth number on their driver's license than others. There's plenty of information and magazines and videos and everything out there for the teenagers and the 20-year-olds and the 30-year-olds in the fitness industry, and we feel that there's just not enough out there for those of us that have a little more experience, that have been around the block a time or two, that know more, that have more knowledge. And so what we're going to do is we're going to try to focus on that and helping you guys out. We're going to do that by focusing on fitness, which encompasses two things basically: nutrition and working out. That's going to be resistance training with weights and cardio. So we're going to focus on those, and we're going to get you where you need to be, whether you're 100 pounds overweight or 10 pounds overweight, or your weight is perfect and you just want to tone up and look better. We're going to show you how to accomplish all of that. There's going to be a series of videos. This one's just the introduction video. I want to introduce myself. My name's Matt Peters. I'm 48 years old. My wife and I are doing this video series. She's not here with me right now, but you'll see her in future videos. And like I said, what we're going to do is we're going to concentrate on those of us that are over 40 years of age, and we're going to try to bring in some of the things that apply to us that you know, because we have a few more concerns about where we are in our lives than say a 20-year-old does. You know, a 20-year-old can go out and drink 8 beers and train the next day and not a big deal. A 20-year-old can overtrain and make a lot of mistakes with form and things like that, and it doesn't really come back to bite them, if it does at all, till later. But with us, not so much. We have to have really strict form. We have to make sure that we don't overdo it and stress our central nervous system, and we have to make sure that we're doing this right and moving forward, not moving backwards. And that's what I'm here to do. The second thing that we have with this new company is we've got a journey, and the journey is going to be a personal journey. I am 48 years old. I'm 6 feet tall. I'm about 163 pounds right now. And my goal is to enter a physique contest for Masters in August, about mid-August. It's an NPC IBFF, pretty big show. I believe if you win, you may even qualify for your pro card. I'm not 100% sure on that, but this is going to be my first show, and I would like to win, of course. Why would you enter anything if you're not entering to win? But what we're going to do is we're going to follow my personal journey to that goal, and we're going to go to the show and film the show and all the prep leading up to the show and see how that goes. But what's more important is you guys. Taking care of you guys, giving you guys the knowledge that you need to get where you want to be. And we're going to do that in several different areas. We're going to do that with nutrition. We're going to do that with resistance training. We're going to do that with cardio. We're going to talk about habits and changing habits. You know, we're creatures of habit. I know you've heard that before, and that's a very important thing to understand, because a lot of people think that they can't reach their goals because they just don't have enough willpower. They're not strong enough. They don't have enough people behind them. They've tried before and failed. Whatever the reason is, just throw that out the window. What psychologists and people that are in the know have discovered is you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to, as long as you integrate that into your life as one of your habits. So we need to change our negative habits and replace them with positive habits. So that's what we're going to do here. And we're going to touch a little bit more on that later. So I think the first thing that we need to do is we need to find out where we are personally, as far as our body is concerned. Okay, so what we need to know first and foremost is what our percentage of body fat is. Okay, there's a few different ways to go about that. I think calipers is really the best way to go because it's the one that's the least expensive. You can also do it on a regular basis, so you can get a baseline and see if what we're doing here is making that percentage of body fat go up or go down or stay the same. There's a really expensive way to get an exact number, and it involves water displacement, and you have to go to, you know, kind of a high-end sports type place to get that done, and it's expensive to do, so it's not something I would imagine you'd want to do on a regular basis. So really, I think the calipers are the best way to do that. You can just Google body fat calipers. I got mine on Amazon.com. They're on bodybuilding.com. They're on a lot of different websites, and they're anywhere from $4 to $8. They're really inexpensive, and they're fantastic. I like to do mine about once a month, just to kind of get a gauge where I am. Now, the scale is important, but it's not the determining factor about where you are. Like for example, I'm 6 feet tall, and right now I weigh about 162, 163 pounds, okay? And I feel okay about that. I'm running about 11.5 to 12% body fat right now, which is okay. During the summer, I was 8% body fat. I had the six-pack. I was much leaner. But right now, it's the winter time, and so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to pack on more lean muscle. So it's okay if the six-pack goes away. You know, you may just have a two-pack or a four-pack. You know, we don't want to get fat. But it's okay if it goes away a little bit because you're going to have to increase your calories, mainly through protein, in order to increase your muscularity and add size. I have no problem getting lean. I get lean real quick, but adding muscle size and muscle weight's difficult for me. So back to the scale. So I'm 6 feet tall, 162 pounds. And I have about 11.5% body fat. So if I got on the scale, you know, in 6 months, and I'm 6 feet tall and I weigh 175 pounds, and I still have 11.5% body fat, that's fantastic. Because that means that I gained 13 pounds of muscle because I still have the same percentage of body fat. So that's why the scale isn't the most important thing. Now, if you're 100 pounds overweight, or 50 pounds overweight, or 40 pounds overweight, and you're concentrating mainly on cardio, which we'll get into more later, then yes, the scale is going to be fantastic for you because you'll be able to chart your progress as well as using the calipers, but you can get instant rewards. I weigh once a week. I weigh on Sunday mornings. I weigh after I get up and have used the restroom because I want to be as true of light of weight as possible. So, you know, I don't have a bunch of water in me. I have no food in me. You know, I have about a cup of coffee, and that's really about it. So that's what I suggest. I suggest that you weigh once a week and chart that. But really the body fat calipers are the most important part. So what we're going to do is after we figure out where our percentage of body fat is, that's when we're going to go into our target program. So let's say that you're like I was, you know, 19 months ago, 45, 50 pounds overweight, you know, not feeling too good, not looking too good. You know, for me at that particular time in my life, to jump into the gym and start doing bench presses and curls and shoulders and all of this stuff would have just been foolish, and it would have done little to no good. Because I had so much fat to burn off my body that I really needed to concentrate on two things. I needed to concentrate on my diet, not dieting, okay, but on what I ate. So whenever you hear me say diet, that doesn't mean Jenny Craig. What that means is what I'm eating, the nutrition that I'm putting into my body, okay? So I needed to concentrate on that, and I needed to concentrate on cardio. So what I did to lose lose weight healthy, you can only really lose 2.5, maybe 3 pounds a week. And when you have a lot of body fat, if you're 30%, 25% or above, it's going to come off quick, okay? If you just do the things that you need to do. You need to lower your caloric intake by 500 calories per day. So if you're consuming 2,500 calories a day to stay at your current body makeup, you need to drop it to 2,000. The other thing that you need to do is you need to work your way up to 45 minutes to an hour worth of cardio 6 to 7 days a week. And when I say cardio, what I was doing brisk walking. Like you're running a little bit behind at the airport, you need to get to the terminal, that kind. Not running, not sprinting, but not going, one step every 10 seconds either. So just kind of a brisk walk. And I lost 2.5 to 3 pounds a week consistently. So what I did right away was I cut out desserts. I just cut them out. Because mainly what I was eating was just refined sugar, just garbage, right? Cookies, cakes, brownies, things like that. So I just cut that out. So that was almost 500 calories right there. I mean, just plain and simple. The other thing that I did was I stopped eating when I was full. Now, your body doesn't tell you that you're full till actually a couple of minutes till after you're full, but I was eating way past that. So even stopping when my body told me that I was full was good, okay? So that's how I lost 2.5 to 3 pounds a week. So for 3 months, 3.5 months I did that, and I dropped that 40 pounds. I mean, it just seemed like it melted off. Then what I did was I joined a gym because I decided, I do want to go for the six-pack. I do want to go for more of an athletic, muscular body. That's when I joined the gym. Okay, so I've been doing the gym now since June of 13, so about 18 months now. And my progress has been pretty good. Like I said, I was at 8% body fat. Now I'm at about 11.5 because I'm trying to add muscle weight for the physique contest that's coming up in 8.5 months. And then we're going to start tapering it off again as the weather gets warmer to get back down to that lean physique. So on the next video, what I'm going to do for you guys is I'm going to show you my diet. And remember, diet, not Jenny Craig, nothing wrong with Jenny, but not any kind of silly, complete, crazy change. Just what I eat, the nutrition that I put in my body. I'm going to show you that, and I'm going to show you my supplements, all of my supplements that I do. Because what you have to do to make this weight loss happen quicker for you is you have to start breaking your meals down into smaller meals. So I eat 5 to 6 meals a day smaller instead of 3 bigger meals. And I'll show you how I do that, and I'll show you exactly what I eat. I'll show you exactly how much protein, exactly how much carbohydrates, and exactly how much fat. And when I say fat, it's all good fat. I don't bring any bad fat into my body anymore. And I'll show you guys that. So that's going to be exciting. That's going to be fantastic. Please join my channel. Please like us. And this is going to be a great journey. I'm really excited about this. And I hope as many of you guys as possible follow me. My email address is, it makes no sense, geneics@yahoo.com. geneics@yahoo.com. Just email me any question about fitness, any question about my personal journey, any question about nutrition, and I'll answer it for you. I'll help you out as much as I can. That's what we're here for. And until next time, God bless. Thank you very much.